Hello, this is Plum Silver. The draw for today, I decided I was going to be guided by pulling two cards just when I had no cards on my mat. And I put one on the gentleman and on one on the lady, was saying which one will be the positive one because I didn't know if I was going to do a woman card or a man card. And right away, these other cards weren't there. The lady ended in the house of lady. I went, oh, cool. Okay, well, then I'll do a woman. And then, so I thought, okay, I'm going to do Micheal Obama. So this is for Micheal Obama. Shuffled all my cards, laid them all like this, and the lady ended up being in the house of lady. So right away, this to me is a sign that I'm on the, I follow my sort of urges to do draws in Grand Tableau, always based on things. Oh, what should I do next? You know, it's not something I decide ahead. It's more in the moment. And so that kind of clarifies it, that it's clearly where I was supposed to be. I like that. Okay, so that was just to kind of give you a little bit of a follow-up on how I follow things. So Micheal Obama, and I did another, I think a small one, maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I called her Big Mike and everything, and it was more about like if she's going to be named to be the candidate for the Democrat. And I personally, I can't really remember exactly, but I personally said it was not going to happen. Might be worth go looking into it again. But anyway, here, all right. So it ended up being the lady, back into its own house. I thought, wow. All right, right in the center here, we know that there's a marriage between the man that is in the garden. That means this person who's the public, the one that is in the public is, well, that's her partner, Obama. And we have the house in the house of gentlemen. So that kind of puzzled me a little bit, these four cards here, because there's a lot of rumors, and this is an intense situation that I could see rumors is at the heart of everything, because we got the birds right in the house of the bird, and we have trouble at the top in the house of tree, at the root of everything. There's a big trouble, and this trouble that I think is going to be sort of moving to an end here in the house of moon, that she's going to be recognized for that, is going to be what's going to really plant her, to be recognized. There's going to be an end. She could be dead, I don't know. There's an end. There's definitely an end. And because it's at the end, I don't know what's going on afterwards. This is the end of the obstacle, the end of the enemy, and because they're being flushed out. You see, it's almost like the last ones are going to be flushed out, because we got in the house of mice, the fish. And then we've got at the heart of it, sort of a little bit of an army here, the rider, and it's going to be about information. At the heart of this is going to be about information that is going to be, causing trouble. Because we got, right, you see, the heart is there, and we got the cross, which is causing trouble at the root of everything. It's going to really uproot it all, and it's going to be big, because we've got the bear here, and it's in the house of clouds. So Big Mike, all this information, rumors, and everything that are sort of being deceiving the public. See, we got the story at the top. Deceiving the public is going to be a big reveal, okay? And we've got the anchor in the house of fox, so there was definitely a lot of manipulation to make us trust this person, because you see, we've got the fox in the house of dog, and this manipulation with the way that all this information, and that is, you see, bird, we've got a lot of rumor going, and we unite her. All this is like, it's been conned to trust this arrangement between these two in their house here. And it's like, we don't know what's going on here. It's like, this is also secrets. When you have the house is stability, secrets, things that are private. In the private, she's a gentleman. In the public here, what we're seeing is the lady, is this is where we're like, you know, thinking it's a lady, the lady of the house, you know, but in the private. And so this is going to be clearing the rumors. But you see, we got the sun in the house of letter, and the letter in being in the snake. So already all this was, there was some deception, because we got the two negative cards before that. So it comes from some secrets that is, you know, but it's going to be broken down, because we've got the fish in the house of mice, and the mice are here in the book. And so all that mysterious information about Big Mike, you see, and the book, you know, so that's the house of the book is in the house of bear, and the bear is in the clouds. So all this information that is not clear is gonna end up being revealed. Like, it's this information, the public's gonna know it. You see, at the end here, we've got the public at the top in the house of coffin, and they gonna recognize this ending. You know, there's gonna be an ending for them to know all this, and that this information is going to be delivered to them. There's going to be delivered, and this is going to take a whole new direction. Stars, you know, with the boat, the ship, because it's been so unclear about this information. A lot of there's rumors, because when we knight the woman, this is Micheal Obama, the public figure, the lady that we know of, we get the scythe. So something's getting cut. So this is going to be very sharp. This is going to hurt. And that's going to end up like showing there's duality here in the tower. In the, you know, in the house of tower, there's something that was dual. And all about information, the birds, it's all the rumors. See, this is all knighting. And she's got quite a few cards when we knight her. And we're going to the anchor, which is like been planted. All these rumors have been planted. And they will, you know, be obstacles for moving forward, you know, because it's all forward. This is what's going on. Also, another card that's really important in this draw here is the child. And we have the dog in the house of child. And that is just in the house across. Right away, we know that it's in trouble. That trusting, that companion trust, that, you know, what the public are saying. The public is really important here, because it's right here in the park here in the coffin. It doesn't even know what's been hidden behind doors from them. But that information is going to sort of flow towards it. And that it's going to be recognized eventually. Because in the House of Rider, which is about the news, who brings the news, at the heart of it is going to bring a change. It's going to really, you know, it's going to move to a change. That's a big change right away, because it's growing. We've got the tree right there. That's the gift of changing things and bringing this information. House of Stork, you see the stork and the rider, it's going to grow that way. So at the root of everything, it's going to be, you know, showing that there was like a sort of a battle. You know, just having the whip in the House of Ring, we know it's a lot of back and forth information that are going to be thrown around. So because it's about information, because we've got the bird in the birds, it's about communication. It's going to be about like exchanging information. And we've got also the snake in the House of Whip. So right away we know this is not a pretty fight. It's going to be about deception. And what is cutting at the key of it is the tower, that institution that lied so much, and it's going, and it lied and made us trust, and it actually fooled our innocence, you know, like in the House of Child here. And at the goal of this is all like this big mystery that eventually is going to end up having to be brought out, be changed, you know. So I don't think that she's a person who's going to end up carrying her trust of the public, because at the top of it, it's being stabbed with the cross. And, you know, and it's this big obstacle that is like a sort of a commitment that she always had. But they're very secretive in their own little world here, you know, just the man and all this. So I think I got all the cards going through this. I know we got the Clover in the House of Clover, so there's definitely a big opportunity. Something's gonna like quickly come and then bring, like clarity to what has been so dark and shaded, and eventually the public will be informed of this deception, and it's going to be something quick, and it's going to be sharp, because that solution is where's the key? Okay, the key's in Lily. Okay, this is going to be wisdom. Well, the key, this might be in the house of Lily, which is usually the and then it's in the house of fish. Okay, so the Lily's in the house of fish, mice, and it's with fish, you see, because the house of, so they're kind of related together. So that, and then that's trump card here, the king of diamond. On my last video I said king of spade, but it was my mistake. Every time you see the fish, think about it. It's a group of people. That's why I call them the white hat, or the wise ones, whatever you want to call them. Okay, it doesn't matter. And some people call it the white hat. I think it sounds great, but so we got the lilies here in the house of fish, and then the fish in the house of mice. So we know that what they're opening is flushing something. You see, these cards also confirm that, and they're very close to her. So all this is this is what's happening in her life. If she goes in to become the candidate for the Democrat, it would open up a door to all the things that have been hidden, and the things that are all the information is going to be shared to the public, is going to suddenly be opening, and it's going to show really what was the hidden behind all this. Like, we're going to recognize that, and it's going to really bring down this new information. Because I see I put the child's in the house across, so this new trouble. This is going to be new trouble. This is not something that she'd want to, and that's probably why he, she, whatever that person is, would not want to be in the public eye, because it would be destroyed. Not that the media really likes to do anything to the left side. They seem to just cover it up for them. They prefer to attack Trump constantly and brainwash the whole population to hate the man. I've never seen anything, so much hate over Trump. It's unbelievable. It's a phenomenon that to be remembered for a long time. But I would say the Democrat are starting to break down. There's a lot of breakdown, and every time I'm looking at public figure in the Democrats, I'm seeing a lot of breakdown. And just having the coffin at the end there, not knowing what's happening, that means that whole dynasty's ending. That whole dynasty, this whole trust that the public had, is at the root of it, is not going to be in a good shape, and it's just, that's the way I'm seeing these cards here. They're not positive for her, just because there's an ending there, just on her line here. So I had to say, where's the ending? And then just above here, the way that this is an unhealthy situation to have that. Okay. Thank you. I hope you like this. And that was Micheal Obama. I'm not sure who I'm going to do next, but I'm keeping the Grand Tableau for doing public figures. So I'll just have to let that one come to me today and maybe come up with a new one. Thank you.